Okay, I'm up. Let me get some lights on here. Whoa. This hair, man. It's kind of scary. Let me try to fix that. Here we go. Much better. So, let me set that right here and get some more lights on. So here's the thing, guys. Yesterday, I kind of just last minute, I booked a cabin here in this park, and I wanted to come out for sunrise to take pictures. So by the time I left from Montreal, packed my stuff and came here, it was like around midnight when I arrived. So basically I had like 2 hours of sleep, because by the time I got here, I couldn't sleep right away. I slept at like 1 in the morning, and right now it's 3:15 in the morning. And my plan is to do like an hour and a half hike to get to the stop. I'm back in a park that every time I come back to this park, I've never gotten a good picture here. So I'm kind of like stubborn. It's been a while I didn't do a sunrise, and somehow I just felt like impulse in me just to come here, and that's what I did. I just booked a cabin for one night, drove across for like 4 hours yesterday night, and made it here. But the thing is that when I arrived, it was kind of overcast. So I think before going on this hike and missing out on more sleep, I'm just gonna do the visual test. And by that I mean I'm just gonna walk right outside and just look up. If I see stars, it's clear. If I don't see stars, it's still overcast. And I don't know, I haven't peeked outside yet, and I'm hoping it's clear, because I'm hoping I didn't come here for nothing. But either way, if it is overcast, I'll get to go to sleep a few more hours, which is great. And if it's not, I'll go get changed and go on this hike. So let's do that right now. Let's grab this camera right here. Alrighty. What do you guys think? Overcast or clear? I'm excited. Let's go find out. Put some light on outside here. Okay. Here we go. Moment of truth. Yeah. Well, I really don't see any stars. So I guess I get to sleep a bit more, and then maybe go on the hike during the day and try to find something to photograph, see how the conditions are. Because here it is higher elevation and look like the snow completely melted, so that's kind of great. Alright, time to go get some more hours of sleep, which is, it's one of those things where I do want to take pictures, but I do want to sleep as well. So I'm not completely bummed out that it's not clear, because I get to catch up on some sleep, which is also great. Alright, let me go do that right now, and I'll be back for sure. See you guys. Well, have you ever guys heard the expression, you snooze, you lose? Just check this video out and this will explain itself. The funny thing is that I set up the time lapse before going back to sleep because I was kind of skeptical. I knew that there might be a chance it might be clear, and I kind of set myself up for trouble and disappointment. It's crazy. It's like I was punching myself, you know. Oh well. So pretty much after getting a few hours of sleep, catching all my energy, I grabbed my bag and I went outside to go on the hike that I initially wanted to do for sunrise. Because the minute I went outside the cabin, I looked outside when it was bright out, and I saw that the trees had all these greens on them, but it wasn't fully covering the trees and it wasn't at full growth. It was just like little buds, but from looking at them from far, they looked like nice and beautiful, and I don't know how to describe it. And it wasn't covering all the trees, just covering some of the trees, and it looked like a painter came in with his brush and just brushed those in. So it looks really, really nice. So before heading out on this trail, I did take a picture at the base of the mountain. I kind of took it with my telephoto lens. I shot it at 200mm, and it was a picture of exactly what I was talking about, with the trees and the mountain, and I was focusing really tight on the mountain and those trees. I quite like it, but do let me know what you guys think. Right now I'm just gonna continue on this trail and try to find similar composition of the same exact thing. To be honest, because I've been here many times, but I've never been here in these kind of conditions. And I think you gotta use your senses and you watch what's the surrounding and shoot based on what you see. So even though I didn't make sunrise, there's still something to photograph here. As soon as I hiked above the tree line, it was clear that it was windy and cold. So I was glad I packed a jacket, so I stopped, I put my jacket on, and I continued on my hike. Freaking freezing. But as soon as I got there, the views were really, really nice. I decided to pause for a minute, just sit down and enjoy the views. Despite being cold and windy, I couldn't resist taking off my tripod and setting up my camera. I've put a telephoto lens on and quickly take some shots here and there of the surrounding scenery. It's leaving.
So I close my eyes, 'cause you reflect in everything.
But after a while, the wind did take its toll on me, and it was quite cold and was ill prepared. So I packed up, headed back down the trail.
It shines so true.
Back in the safety of the trees, shade me from the wind. The thing is, I've been to this park so many times, and every time it seems like it's hard to get one great photo here. But the thing is, in landscape photography, this is very, very common. Sometimes you get lucky and the conditions are just right, and sometimes whatever you plan really doesn't go to plan. And today was one of those days. But it's fine because I still enjoy being here. I enjoy being out. I enjoyed going hiking. I always enjoy that activity. You know what, I really would have liked to get a sunset photo here, but after a while sitting in those windy conditions, it does take its toll on you, and I can only imagine when it's gonna be around sunset time. It's gonna be much colder, and I'm really not prepared in terms of clothing for that, so I'm doing the wise thing and heading back down the trail. But like I said, in landscape photography, these things happen, but I know I'm gonna be back for sure here, because I still want to get one great image in this park. I'm just stubborn like that. So that's kind of it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, see ya.